Assalamu alaikum. Uh, Previously, in the previous lecture, we have studied some formulation and derivation of the Gauss quadrature rules. You have learned about 2-point trapezoidal rule, 2-point Gauss quadrature rule, and the 1-point Gauss quadrature rule and the implementations of these rules. Okay. Now we move on further. Uh, we can also derive the Gauss quadrature formula for n points. These formula cannot restrict onto 1 point or 2 point. These formula can extend to Gauss quadrature formula, or Gauss quadrature for rule can extend to n point formula. For this, first we have to discuss that how to transform the limits of these quadrature formulas. Okay, transforming limits means that if you have the limits, or if you have the interval a to b, you have to convert these limits into 1 to -1, -1 to 1. So if you have the limits, we have the topic transforming limits. If you have the interval a to b, you have to convert this interval or limits into -1 to 1. How do we do that? Or how shall we do that? So basically, we will apply the transformation. Or how we apply the transformation? Consider basically linear transformation. Consider x equals mt plus c. So consider if x equal to a, t equals -1, if x equal to b, t equal to 1, such that a equals to m into -1 plus c and b equals to m into 1 plus c. Solving these two equations, you will get the value of m equals b minus a over 2, and you can also get the value of c equals b plus a over 2. Basically, this is the linear transformation. We have applied the linear transformation. So x, put these two values in this, x will be equals to b minus a over 2 into t plus b plus a over 2, and differentiate dx will be b minus a over 2 dt. So you have the integral like this, a to b f of x equal to dx, that will be equals to, you have already transformed the limits a to b from -1 to 1. F of x, you have put the value of x in this, b minus a over 2 into t plus b plus 2 over 2 into, put the value also of dx, that will be b minus a over 2 dt. Okay, now replace t with x, this will be -1 to 1, b minus a over 2 into x plus b plus 2 over 2, then b minus a over 2 into dx. This is basically the transforming the integral, or transforming the limits of integration into -1 to 1. If you have the limits a to b and you have to transform that limits into -1 to 1 interval, so you should apply this linear transformation and you will get your result like this. This is basically the direct formula. You have to remember this in order to apply the transforming limits integrals. Okay, now we can implement the example. Okay, so we have the example, use 2-point Gauss quadrature rule to approximate the distance in meters covered by a rocket from t equal to 8 seconds to t equal to 30 seconds. So x will be, the distance will be 8 to 30, 2000 log 140,000 divided by 2100 t minus 9.8 t into dt. So you have the question, change the limits so that one can use the weights and abscissa. The true value of this integral is 11061.34 meter. So you have to find the solution basically. So how shall you find the solution? So basically you have to use the 2-point Gauss quadrature formula. So you have to change the limits of integration. So basically let me erase this. You have the integral a to 30 f of t dt, that is equals to 30 minus 8 over 2 into minus 1 to 1 f of 30 minus 8 over 2x plus 30 plus 8 over 2 into dx. I have used this formula basically. ये b माइनस ए ओवर 2 को मैं इंटीग्रल के बाहर ले गया तो मेरा ये बना. ओके, तो then this will be equals minus 11 to minus 1 to 1 integral f of 11x plus 19 into dx. So find the values of c1, c2, x1, x2. So I will provide you these notes. In these notes you have the table. Basically in this note you have the table 1 table 7.5.3.1.1. So in this table you can clearly see the values of c1, c2, x1 and x2. Put these values in the 2-point Gaussian quadrature formula and you will get your desired result. So the Gaussian quadrature formula will be of this You have already transformed the limits -1 to 1. Now apply the two-point Gaussian quadrature formula on this integral. That shall be -1 to 1 f of 11x plus 19 dx इक्वल्स टू 11 कॉमन हो गया, तो इस पे टू पॉइंट गॉसियन क्वाड्रेचर फार्मूला क्या बनेगा, एफ ऑफ 11 c1 एफ ऑफ 11 x1 प्लस 19 प्लस c2 एफ ऑफ 11 x2 plus 19. So you can use the table in order to see the values of c1, c2, x1 and x2 and put that values from that table and simplify the integral. You will get the result. Basically the example ये problem इसमें solve की गई है. Further we will move on. General formula for AB हम पढ़ेंगे. So general formula for interval A B. So in this topic we can say that the limits do not need to be transformed. Gaussian quadrature rule can be written for any limits of integration. So Gaussian quadrature rule can be written in any limits of integration. It is just the weights and abscissas are given for the limits of integration -1 to 1 because it is a symmetric domain. Since we know, so basically the integral -1 to 1 g of x dx equals to, or basically this summation I1 to n c I g x I, and we also know that a to b f of x dx equal to b minus a over 2. Basically in this we have transformed limits from a to b to -1 to 1. So the formula b minus a over 2x plus b plus a over 2 into dx. So the end point Gaussian quadrature rule for the interval AB is, let me write this, integral a to b f of x dx equals to b minus a over 2 -1 to 1 f of b minus a over 2 x plus b plus a over 2 dx approximate equals to b minus a over 2 as it is. Now I am writing the formula, basically the endpoint Gaussian quadrature formula for the interval AB summation n equals I equals to 1 to n c I f b minus a over 2 xi basically plus b plus a over 2, that will be equals to, we can rewrite this summation I1 to n capital C I f of capital Xi, where you can write this as like this, where you can clearly state that where Ci equals to b minus a over 2 ci, small ci, and capital Xi equals to b minus a over 2 small xi plus b plus a over 2. So basically this is the n-point Gaussian quadrature rule for the interval ab. So you have to remember this n-point Gaussian quadrature rule. If you put n equals to 1 in here, you will get 1 point Gaussian quadrature rule. If you put n equals to 2, you will get 2 point Gaussian quadrature rule, and so on, if you keep increasing the value of n. So that will be all for this lecture. Thank you very much.